Good morning, everyone. Welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today, I am going to continue our lesson. I rather not say, or you can say I prefer not to say. Okay. The first activity, which is about interactions, answering and avoiding answering. So avoiding means you don't want to answer to the questions. All right. So because we cannot discuss, we cannot go to A, but we can move on to B. So part B in the first activity, I would like you to listen to the conversation between these two people. All right. You might go to the audio track that I attached you on Wednesday. Okay. So listen and find out what the conversation about. And in part C, after you finish listening, all right, so that you can find the similar expressions related to these two meanings. So the first one, giving an approximate answer. Approximate means not really sure, not certain. And another one is avoiding answering. So you need to find the expressions that are similar to these two from the conversation. All right, and I will give you the answer later. And in part D, everyone, you have to match the questions and the responses. For example, the first one, how often do you drive? And then you can simply say 5 or 6 times a week. Okay, so this is about the answer for number one, and then you can do number 2, 3, 4 by your own. Okay, and later we will check out together. And let's move on to number 2, which is about listening, consumer research. In this activity, I would like you also to listen to the audio track that I touch you. And first, in part A, you have to listen and order these questions, the questions you hear, all right, from number 1 to number 9. After you finish ordering these questions in part B, you can listen once again and write the man's answers. It means you have to answer to all of these questions. All right. So I will give you the answer later, but now you can just listen at home and find out first the order of these questions and answer to each question. Understand that? Okay, so let's go to number 3. Speaking right here, I think it's pretty hard to do it for PUC Online Classroom, but let me ask you a little bit about these questions so we can think about the questions. Let's begin with the first. How many showers do you take in a week? Most of us, 3, maybe some of you 2, I don't know, it depends on the season. And the second is, how long do you spend in the shower? 10 minutes or 15 minutes or more than that. Some people prefer to sing a few songs while they are taking a shower. I don't know, okay, but not me. And next question is, do you ever leave the water running when you brush your teeth? Yeah, sometimes you just turn on the faucet and you just brush your teeth and you switch it off. You just let it running, so you waste a lot of water. Okay, so if you do this, please stop. Another question is, do you wash dishes by hand or use a dishwasher? I think in our country, by hand, right? Only in a restaurant we have a dishwasher. Okay, so that we just put into the machine and it will clean for us. So we don't need to care much about that. Okay. Next one, when you wash dishes, do you leave the water running? To me, I when I wash, no, I don't. But when I clean it up, yeah, we need to have water running, right? Yeah, and I don't know, maybe at the same time you're washing, then you'll also probably leave some kind of water running as well. I don't know. Okay. Next question, when you wash clothes, is the washing machine always completely full? Hmm. Usually I check because I know my own washing machine, and you should know exactly how heavy your washing machine is so that it can contain 10 kilograms or 15 kilograms of your clothes. Okay, so you need to make sure that you can estimate your weight, I mean the weight of your clothes. Okay, do you flush the toilet after every use? Flush the toilet means you for example, you go to the toilet and then you flush the toilet just like you pour some water, okay? But usually when you go toilet, you do something right there, then you need to flush, right? Anytime I go, I flush the toilet, okay? All right, so you can answer to this question by your own, or maybe you don't have to, okay? Because people are different and maybe you don't want to answer to the questions, but it's up to you, okay? So let me move on to letter C, lesson C, what will happen. So on Wednesday, we learn about the problems related to environment. So in this lesson, we learn about the tips that we can use to have our environment, okay? So actually this one is about listening, but in this case, I'm not going to listen. We can try all together. So first one, buy local food. Second is fix leaky faucets. You know what faucet is like a tape, water tape, and then the water is coming out even though you turn it off, okay? So it's still leaking. So you have to fix it, or maybe you have to change it. Grow your own food, yeah, probably your veggies, your vegetable, okay? Pay bills online, yeah, it's like electricity or water supply, okay, or waste. And take public transportation. Letter F is use a clothesline. A clothesline is actually is a line or maybe a rope that you can use to hang up your clothes, or you can dry your clothes outside your house, okay? That is a clothesline. And letter G, use clothes shopping bags. It's just only about bags, okay? But we are not going to have plastic, shopping plastic, but we have bags so that we can recycle many times. And last one is rechargeable batteries. It means we can keep recharging, all right, the batteries, so that we can save the environment. So these are ways that we can help save our environment, okay? So right now let's go to the activity and we'll try out together. Actually this one is about listening, but we can just do without by just looking at the picture. The first one, look at this waggies, right? This waggies. So it's in the market for sure. That is letter A, buy local food, okay? Number two, you look at a man right here sitting with his computer, and these are bills. So this is about letter D, pay bills online, okay? So he has to do online, okay? Number three, so this is a bus, people, so it related to transportation, and the answer is E, okay? Take public transportation. And number four, look at that, the natural green bag, so it must be related to a bag, okay? And it's a green bag. We can recycle many times. Anytime you go shopping, then you can use it, okay? So I think it's letter G, use clothes shopping bags, okay, all right? And number five, look at it, he is watering his plants or vegetables, okay? So I think we can simply say grow your own food, okay? And number six, look at this is what we call faucet, and it's leaking, all right? Some kind of drop of water, okay, coming out. Even though you switch off or you turn off, it is still leaking, okay? So the answer is fix leaky faucets. And number seven, look at this. So these are batteries, and then you can recharge as many as you can, all right? And so I think it's letter H for number seven, and last one is number 8 is letter F, use a clothesline. As you can see right here, they dry their clothes by having a clothesline, so they can just hang up their clothes outside the house. I think it's very popular in our country, right? So usually we have one clothesline or one rope, and then we tie it from one side to another side, and then we hang up our clothes right there anytime we finish washing, okay? All right, that's it for this. So once again, number one is A, number two is D, number 3 is E, number 4 is G, number 5 is C, number 6 is B, number 7 is H, and number 8 is F. All right. Okay, so let's move on to number 2, which is about our conversation. So in this conversation, everybody, we have 2 questions that you have to listen and answer. The first one is, when does Kendra want to start taking public transportation? So this is about the first question in part A, and in part B, what are they unhappy about? So these 2 questions are related because this one is about her decision to choose public transportation. Why does she want us to take that? Maybe some kind of traffic, or not, or maybe because of the cost, and if she can save some money. Okay, we don't know exactly, so you have to listen and find out about the answer. And in part B, why are they unhappy about? Maybe the traffic, or maybe the gas is expensive. All right, or maybe she doesn't know how to drive the car. Okay, these could be the answers that you can guess before you listen. All right, so once again, listen to this conversation and answer to the 2 questions in these 2 parts. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have questions, please leave the questions in a comment below, or you can go to our Telegram group chat. That's it for the day. See you, everyone.